wanted to give a review of this fantastic treadmill after I'd used it a few times for a few weeks, just to make sure that I had everything down. But there's a few things that are worth pointing out to new users. The first thing is when you're opening it, take care that it's not touching the edges on either side and that it's perfectly in the center. The same with up here. You don't want it touching the sides because then as the belt's running, it's going to start fraying. One of the cool things about this treadmill, unlike the others, which you usually have to use a tool to try and realign the treadmill, and it takes forever to try and figure out how to do it. With this one, all you do is while it's in the relaxed position, you can start moving it around easily. It's very, very easy to adjust. And once you've got it exactly where you want, you can just snap it down and you're ready to go. Another thing that's important to point out, there's a little piece here that snaps into place that often goes in shipping. I definitely had this experience with the first one. It can sometimes come loose and it needs to be tight, it needs to be in place. So if you're having trouble with yours and you're wondering what's going on, it's probably because this came loose in shipping. It's very, very easy to snap it back into place. Also, you're definitely going to want to use treadmill silicone. It doesn't come with the treadmill, and this often happens with treadmill suppliers, that you have to go and get it separately, but you really should use it. And in fact, I used it on my very first time. So while the belt is loose and you've got it slightly up folded, you can just run a line all the way across underneath the belt. It's easier to get under there when it's relaxed. And you want to sort of put it in the spot where you like to walk the most. And this way, as you turn it on and you start walking. And I just kind of walk all around like this while it's, and then it'll just circulate. It will eventually spread to the whole belt. I personally like to keep it unplugged when I'm storing it, just in case there's household electrical surges, so that the components inside don't get damaged and it just prolongs the life of the unit. So the remote is awesomely basic, which I love. This turns it on, this makes it faster, that makes it slower, and it barely has any weight at all. The silicone here is really soft and feels nice on the wrist, and it just fits snugly in the palm of the hand. So I'm going to turn it on so that you can hear how loud it is. So it's actually quite quiet. And it gets a little bit louder as you go up higher. Just switching it off now. Also, there is an app, but I don't really use it. I don't need it. It's not like one of those treadmills where you have to connect to Bluetooth and you have to connect to the app to use it. I find those just kind of a waste of time, honestly. Some people like it, but I just want to get on and watch a show while I'm on the treadmill. So that's my review. I hope that was helpful.